Hello, my darlings, and welcome to day 3 of my 7-day challenge for tarot readings. This is a challenge for me. This one came through in my video on Frankenstein, if you watched that one. Candle Quartz and Bleeding Heart, show yourself, vulnerability, self-worth, and feminine healing. Gorgeous card. So we begin with pulling, we just jump straight into it, but we begin with pulling a card from this Earth Alchemy Oracle deck, which is gorgeous. I'm going to see if any others want to come through, but that tells me, if you haven't already, go and watch the Frankenstein video. Lots of interesting input. It's like a film analysis and also examining the role of the divine feminine within that film. And how it's just actually the film that we as humanity needed right now to reinstall our faith in movies as an art form. Del Toro is a genius. I think that's the one that's meant to be out there. So I'll put up a little picture of that because the illustrations themselves are very activating. So it's nice to look at them and absorb them as the reading goes. So we're now going to see what wants to come through with. Let me give you a little shuffle. So, needless to say, if there are no captions, there is no caption. There are no hashtags under this video. So, if this came up for you, trust that it is meant to be, and that there is something in this for you to hear, something you need to listen to right now. Even if that's just company. Just come and bask in this lovely vibe that we're curating today. Okay, I think we're good and shuffled. Let's go. Whoa. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's see if anything else wants to come. Oh, papa. All over the floor. Okay, this one was separate. We've got the Nine of Swords. Very interesting. Any of these? Page of Wands, heavy on the Wands energy. So this is very much working with the spiritual realm. I feel that the hand that's reaching out of the clouds, this is an offering of guidance. It might be your spirit guides. I think it is your spirit guides who are reaching out to you. They have been communicating with you through angel numbers, or that's the most common way, or it's the way that we're the most attuned to seeing and recognizing. But I'm hearing you need to clue yourself in a bit more to what they actually mean. Just when they come up, the angel numbers or any other sort of guidance, check in with your intuition. I think that that's what's coming across. You needing to lean into your femininity by enhancing your intuition. So you can do little things on a daily basis that can like check in with yourself and how you're feeling and if any messages want to come through. I'm thinking of this exercise where you, if a question comes up, it's a yes or no question. They can be as simple as you cultivating this practice with yourself. So you say, do I wear the red top or the blue top today? Something like that. It can be anything. place one hand on your chest, over your heart, and the other hand on your belly. This combines heaven and earth in your body. The masculine and the feminine, baby. And you close your eyes, you take a deep breath in, and then you could speak the question out loud. Like, do I wear the red top? And if you feel yourself, then you exhale your breath. And if you feel yourself leaning back, that's a no. But if you lean forward, that's a yes. So you can begin to build up this dialogue with your guides as they're reaching out to you to offer you that staff of guidance, that staff of wisdom. Because we all have a spirit team, ancestors, people who have our backs. You might have felt it at certain points in your life that you're like, this worked itself out in an unexplainably beneficial way where it could have gone south. You know, whatever pops into mind, that's when your guides were like, we're here, we've got you. So it's just building up that trust muscle with yourself. And I'm going to look at the 9 of Swords now. And this person is tormented in their sleep. The Swords is the mental. This is anxiety. This is spiraling. This is allowing mental loops to run away with themselves. Allowing your mind to just off on a tangent. And it's not beneficial. Because remember that you're not your thoughts. You're not your thoughts. You're your consciousness. But if you attach too much energy to your thoughts, those sorts of patterns will start to materialize. They will start to take form. So if you're allowing yourself to get hung up on mental habits, then maybe your life's not going to look how you want it to look. If you're fixating on the negative or what you perceive to be negative, because positivity and negativity is an illusion in itself. We're the ones that are attaching meaning to things. Regardless, take yourself out of your brain. When you feel that your mind is sort of throwing thought after thought after thought, and it's building and it's stacking up, and you're like, yeah, I need to take a fucking break. Sit down, pen and paper, set yourself a timer, 5 minutes. You'll probably want more time than that once you get going. And just literally write down every thought as it's coming into your head, like a constant stream of consciousness. Write it out, write it out, write it out. And as you're writing it out, feel that it's like this weight lifting off your shoulders, because it's getting out of your mind and it's getting into the physical. And the thing is that once these mental loops are on paper, you can start to look at them and be like, I'm gaining new clarity on this because it's not in here anymore, it's on here. So you can look at it far more subjectively. Objectively? You know what I mean? You can look at it from a zoomed out perspective rather than feeling like it's consuming you. If it's on the paper, hey, it's away from you already. It's like 1 degree of separation, the zooming out. And I think that that's what is where your guides are trying to reach you, but they can't because you're listening to and applying too much energy to the mental. You need to find balance between the mental and the spiritual. This is that feminine healing, baby. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Guides, tell me more about the Page of Wands. Sovereign, unshakable, unfuckwithable. Unfuckwithable. Page of Wands is just admiring his staff. He's fully in the present moment. Noticing the little things. Like once you can ground yourself into the physical moment by expanding your awareness, noticing. There might be something really small in your like day-to-day that you're just walking past like that. But when you start to open up your awareness and like take the blinkers off, you'll start to see more communication and breadcrumbs of guidance from your guides and from your spirit team. You might start seeing feathers on the floor or flowers of a certain colour. And you can ask that to your guides. You can say, like, if this thing is meant for me, if this opportunity, this job that you've just been offered, something like that, if it's meant for me, show me a pink feather. You can make it as ridiculous as you want. But if it's meant for you, your guides will bring you that, as long as you are in the present moment and your awareness is here, not up in the mental. Because if you're up in the mental, and you're solely up in the mental, baby, you can't go anywhere. You're going to be stuck there. And there are so many people who get trapped in the mental because we kind of believe that that's where we're meant to be, that that's where we can problem solve. And it's not. You can only problem solve in the physical. Okay, that's strange. I think that this is also what we're meant to look at, Sanctuary of Light and Mugwort. Because I just flicked onto this in the book and it happened to be the very next card that was at the top. Okay, so I'm going to read this one actually. Yeah, I think that Candle Quartz, that was your call to go and watch the video on Frankenstein. But this is Sanctuary of Light and Mugwort. Interesting. I had the feeling that that we were still needing another card to come out. Anyway, Portal, 5D healing, Temple, astral travel, air element and earth element. Oh, this is so fitting. Sanctuary of Light. Many magical beings fly in this card. Fly in with this card, unicorns, dragons, pegasi, fae, sprites, imps and elves, to remind you to have faith and courage. Magic is very much around you. At this time on your spiritual path, the veils are thin and elemental connections are awakening to help guide the way. This is true. The veil is very, very thin. If you're witchy or on Witch Talk at all, quite a few people will talk about the veil being thin on Halloween, but it's actually thinnest around the second new moon since the equinox. So that's the one that's just been. So the veil is thin, darling. It's time to tap in and journey more to the plant and alchemy planes of existence. The elementals are opening a sanctuary of light close to you, a portal space to help you reset. Here we are wrapped up in high vibrational energies that spark love and light. It is a space to gaze in wonder at the beauty of creation and this world. Step in and call to yourself that which you need. For those that can raise their vibration and move through a 5D heart frequency, a magical world can open up in sometimes the most unlikely places through sacred sites, circles and forests. I felt that the energy of this entire reading, like getting yourself outside in nature, that is the absolute best way to clear any mental clutter. Going for a walk and beginning to notice all of the wonderful little things around you, because you will start to feel the magic that's in the very air, the ground, everything. Go on a walk. And this is about mugwort. You may notice mugwort growing at the entrance of the portal space. Its energy wishes to come in as a gateway herb to assist you energetically in accessing higher planes of consciousness, those places that 3D eyes can't see but our soul sees. Its energy has come in to open the third eye to infinite possibilities. It has been used over time for its ability to induce lucid dreaming, astral projection, and to enhance psychic powers. It's also used as a herb to purify the space and body when burnt, and spirit body. Mugwort speaks. My energy gingerly dances in the in-between. This is where I reside, where I find expansion of the soul happens. It is in these spaces that you are most free and unbound, where you can experience and express yourself without restrictions of the mind. I bring freedom. I bring a safe, assured space where you are infinite. I guide you to those spaces within and around. Allow me to guide you to higher planes where you can see, feel, and heal more. I come in with this card to help you access your sanctuary of light. Call my energy to you through this card. Hold a sprig of me on your hands. Hold me up high as if a beacon of light guiding the way. This is how my energy works, the unseen guide, ready and here when you need me. I am a gateway and guiding hub. This is my wish to guide you at this time. That's lovely. That's so comforting. Really comforting. I think if you've been feeling, sometimes the mental realm, the mind, can feel lonely if you're stuck up there with only your own thoughts as an echo chamber. This is just such a wonderful card to connect with and do a meditation for. I think I can also do a meditation for this. So if that's something you want, put in a comment and I will do a meditation to draw upon and tap into the energies of this card a bit deeper. She just looks wonderful. She's gorgeous. So that's your message and your takeaway. Get outside, get in nature, hold space for all parts of you. Mental, spiritual, physical, emotional. But particularly this is about you finding balance between the mental, physical and spiritual. This is about you giving a bit less energy to the mental. Allow yourself breathing room. If you've been constantly doing, going, or just driving yourself insane, just breathe. All is well. You are loved and you are never, ever alone. I am going to close out this reading now. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a lovely day. Oh, crunchy.